Good morning, Miss Honran's Rock Stars. I hope you're ready for today and you have got your energy up and ready to work. We are going to go over our math morning meeting like we normally do in class, and then we will get started with your assessment and the work for today. Sorry, I had to think about what I was going to say. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So, math morning meeting. Let's talk about today's date. So, oops, excuse me. Can't get you to stay. Okay. Yesterday's date was April 22nd. So, what does that make today's date? What is today's date? If yesterday was April 22nd, then today is April 23rd, 2020. So let's go ahead and say the date together. You ready? April 23rd, 2020. And so writing that using digits and numbers the short way, we would write 4-23-20. The 4 represents the month, 23 represents the date, and the 20 represents the year, 2020. Very good. All right, let's talk about days of the week. Let's sing our Days of the Week song. Let's sing the new one. Here we go. Sometimes I get confused. Sorry, friends. Okay. Sometimes I get confused with the old and the new. So, let's do our clapping one because I like to make noise. I mean, why not, right? All right, sing it with me. Here we go. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Like how I added those snaps in there. Good. Okay. So, what is the day of the week today? Does anybody know? Hopefully you're shouting your answers out at me. Today is Thursday. Very good. Today is Thursday. So if today is Thursday, what was yesterday? Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. And then if today is Thursday, what will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be Friday. Very good. That was not pretty, and I know that wasn't pretty, so that's okay. All right, so tomorrow will be Friday. Very good. Let's review a little bit with your money. Are you ready for this? Here we go. We're going to do some more songs because y'all know I like to sing and I like to move in the mornings because everybody needs to move in the morning to get the energy and the blood flowing. All right, here we go. I want you singing with me. What is this coin? I'm not showing you the heads today. What do you think that is? The eagle on the back. All right. Hopefully some of you are shouting out. And if you're not shouting out, maybe this will help you. It is a quarter. Let's sing our quarter song. You ready? Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I've been told. Let's count 25. Today I want you to count to 350, which is $3.50. You ready? 25, 50, 75, $1. Or 100. $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $2. $2.25, $2.50, $2.75, $3, $3.25, $3.50, and we're going to stop there. Good. All right, let's review this coin. Dun, da, da, da. Who is this and what is this? For those of you who can't figure it out, what is this? It's the same coin. It's got a flaming torch. Even tells you on the back. It is a dime. It's the little and thin one. Let's sing our dime song. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Good. All right, let's do the you can't say anything. My bad. Here we go. Heads. Maybe they'll stick together. Tails. What do we have? What is this? Hopefully you're yelling out, nickel, nickel. You're right. Let's sing our nickel song. Nickel, nickel, thick. No. I am sorry. I forgot the nickel song. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. Man, it's been a while. This is why we have to sing them. All right. And a penny is worth 1 cent. Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. All right, let's review some money. Are you ready? I know you are. I'm going to put it up here like I did the other day. I felt like that was helpful. All right. So I've got 3 quarters. Let's see. No. Are you okay? Are you still there? Okay. Hang with me, friends. Sorry about that. Okay. I've got 3 quarters, 2 dimes, how many nickels should I use? 3? Okay, we're going to do 3. Oh, 3 nickels and 2 pennies. Boom, boom. What do we count first? Hopefully you're saying the biggest coins. The biggest coins first. Not size big, but amount big. So, let's go ahead and count, starting with quarters. Count with me. 25, 50, 75. Now count by tens. 85, 95. Now count by 5, starting at 95. 95, 100, 105, 110, 111, 112. 112. So I could say 112 cents, but the better way to say that is $1.12. Because when we write that, it looks like this. So 112, remember our decimal, put $1, is $1.12. All right? Very good. Let's do some counting today. Are you ready for this? Let's count by 3s. Some of you know how to do this, and you can probably go further than what we're going to go to today. But let's go ahead and knock some out. And stop when I say stop. Today we're going to count by 3s. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 21. Good. We're going to stop there. Some of you might still be rolling through, and that's okay. And that's great. If you didn't, hopefully you were repeating after me. And if you didn't even do that, rewind it. And I want you to repeat after me. All right? Let's go ahead and let's count backwards by 5s, starting at the number 65. Are you ready? Get your hands up. Okay, here we go. 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Good. Let's count by 10s starting at the number 40. Ready, go. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's count by 2s. Ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. All right, I'm going to get you to stop there. I want us, we have not done this backwards, I don't think. Let's count by 2s backwards, but just to warm up, let's start at 10 and count backwards by 2s. Are you ready? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. All right? So when we do that, just take away 2 fingers each time. All right? And you're going to get quicker and quicker and quicker at it. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our day and our lesson today. I cannot remember in your packets, because all my weeks are going together here, if I had put all of these sheets in there. So if you have 4 sheets for lesson 115, listen to the ones I want you to take away, okay? I do not want you to do this one, the multiplying by 5 with the 100 facts on the back. You do not have to do that one. I don't know why. There we go. You do not have to do that one, so you can toss that one out, okay? And then I want you to do the front side of all the other ones. So you've got your guided math practice sheet we're going to do together. You've got your multiplying by 5 facts assessment. No one has to do that with you. You know how to do that. You do it in class by yourself. If you want someone to time you to see how fast you can get it done, then I want you to do that. But you do not have to be timed for your multiplication, okay? But I do want you to take this. So if you've not already taken it, pause the video, go take this, and then give it to mom or dad or whoever you're with, okay? They do not have to check it, but I do want you to take this before we get started. So take that, all right? Then, we're going to do this, and you can do that with me as we're talking about it, but first watch me, and then last what we'll do is our practice sheet together. Today, we're going to talk about multiplying by 2s, and 2s are pretty fun because we can count by 2s, right? Yeah, everybody, we just did. We just did. So, let's talk about multiplying by 2s, and I'm going to teach you and show you the little trick to do that. So, let's say I am saying 4 times 2 equals what? All right. So I know that this is a 2's fact because we're focusing on our 2's facts today. That's the same thing as saying 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. I'm using 2 4 times. 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So all I'm doing is 4 times 2. All right, so 4 times 2. Let's count by 2's. We don't even have to do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We can count by 2's. Let's do it together. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I know 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is the same thing as saying 2 4 times, is 8, right? Let me show you another one, just in case you're confused. If I have 3 times 2, that's like I'm saying 3 times 1, 2, 3, 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And this time I added them. So same thing. We can add by 2's. Count by 2's. Here we go. 2, 4, 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. That's the same thing as saying 3 times 2 is 6. All right? Now let me show you another trick. The same thing kind of with our 5's is with our 2's. So if I have three groups, right? Three fingers times 2, then I can count by 2. Let's see if it works. 2, 4, 6. 6. Let's see if I can do 5 times 2, which is a 5's fact, and we know that. All right. Let's see if it works. Count by 2's. 5 groups, and I'm doing 2's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That works too. So I'm going to put some facts up here. And on your board or paper, you can be doing this with me. All right. So I'm going to do something like this. 0 times 2. 1 times 2. 2 times 2. Can y'all see this? A little bit. Probably not. Let me go over it. Sorry, friends. All right. 2 times 2. And 3 times 2. And we'll do some more on the other side in just a minute. There we go. Now you can see it better. Okay. So, 0 times 2. Well, that's an easy one. Only because it's a zeros facts. And remember, anything times 0 is 0. Okay. This is an easy one because it's a ones fact. Anything times 1 is the same number. Right? Well, let's try it just in case. I've got one group with 2 in it. Let's count. 2. Yep, I did it. All right, now the same thing. I've got 2 times 2. So I can either do 2 plus 2, because I have 2 times, which is 2 plus 2, which is 4. That's a doubles, right? Or we can do it my way, too. Hold up 2 fingers, because I've got 2 groups. Count by 2's. 2, 4. 3 times 2. That's the same thing as saying 2 plus 2 plus 2. 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. Counting by 2's. 2, 4, 6. Okay, let's do some more. What if I have 5 times 2? It's the same thing as saying 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 5 times. Or I can hold my 5 fingers, count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a 5's fact. 6 times 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 7 times 2. Well, if this is 12, one more would be 14. 8 times 2. Same thing. If you know 7 times 2 is 14, one more would be, let's just check just in case. Hold up. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And the last one, 9 times 2. You do it. Tell me the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you got 18. All right. So on your fact sheet, hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you got a little understanding of how to find our twos facts, or multiplying by twos facts. If you did not understand that, please call me. Please let your mom and dad know. That way I can help you, okay? So go ahead and try those twos facts that looks like this on your paper. Why isn't my phone doing that? Okay? And just do the front side and get warmed up with those time multiplying by 2, all right? If you are done with that, then we're going to move on to our guided math sheet. If you are not done with that, pause the video and then come back after, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get our guided practice sheet out together. This sun is just not my friend today. Okay. And then, like always, I'm going to read it to you. We're going to do it together. And then if you need to go slower, pause the video. All right? If you need to go faster, just have your patience. We're going to get there. Here we go. All right, at the top, you know you need your pencil and ruler, so go ahead and get that out and have that out. And it says draw an 8 centimeter line segment. Make sure you're on the centimeters side, not the inches. All right. So go ahead and do that. And at the bottom of the date, it says measure the line segment and write how long it is using centimeters. Number 1. The children were walking in pairs. George counted 8 pairs of children. Draw an X to show the children. Now, I don't know if you've had one like this, so I will help you on this one. So it says, the children were walking in pairs, right? Yeah. How many are pairs? When I say get in pairs to partner read. 2, right? So the children are walking in pairs, and George counted 8 pairs of students. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 8 circles. And you can write this in your rectangle to show your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, these are the 8 pairs of children. And each side of them are 2 kids. So I'm going to put a number 2, or you can draw all your people. However you want to do this. I'm going to put a number 2. Because I know that there are 2 kids in a pair. These are pairs. These are the groups. And there's 2 of them walking together, right? So let's count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So how many children is that? 16. And what we just did, this is your answer, by the way. What we just did is we answered the same thing as saying, what is 8? Because I have 8 groups. Times, how many are in each group? 2, right? So 8 times 2 is 16. We just did that. How awesome are you? Good job. Number 2, use the graph to answer the questions. Use your graph, the children's favorite sports. And it says, how many children chose skating? So I have to go over to skating, see how the shaded in part. It's not quite 6. It's past the 6, but it's not quite 8. So what's my number? 7, right? So I have 7 children that chose skating. Then it says, color the graph to show that 4 children chose skiing. You can use your pencil, you can use a crayon, whatever you want to use here. See how the skiing, the middle row is empty? Use your pencil and shade in that 4 children chose skiing as their favorite sport. Then below that it says, how many more children chose biking than skiing? So, excuse me, remember when we say it says how many more, you have to subtract. Or remember in class how we connected the boxes, right? So, if I have 4 in my connected boxes, let me get a marker here and show you, right? If I've got 4, okay, here's mine. I don't know why it's not working for me. There we go. And then we have to connect the boxes. How many more? So, I'm going to put this back here and hopefully it's going to say, there we go. So I know these 2 are going to cancel out. And then how many more kids chose biking? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 more kids chose biking than skiing. Number 3. Show 7:42 on the clock. 7:42. Your hour hand first, then your minute hand. Number 4. How much money is this? Remember, always count the coins that are worth more first, then count the smaller ones. How much money is it? Hopefully you're putting 45 cents. So I've got 25, 25, 35, 40, 45 cents. Number 5, complete the number patterns. I have to look. Now those 2 rows don't go together. I have to finish this pattern here, and then this is a whole different pattern. So let's start at 705 and count backwards. 705, 704, 703, right? Just look at the number in the ones place. So then I would write 702, 701, 700. This one's a little tricky. Don't let it trick you. Then I'm going to write 699, 698. Okay. Then below it, check that pattern out. Looks like I'm going by tens. So I've got 425. Look at the numbers just in the tens. So just look at the 25, then 435, 445. So my next one will be 455, 465. Look at those numbers. That tens and ones place, okay? Only focus on those 2. At the bottom it says find the answers. You're doing your multiplying by 2 facts, 7 times 2. So if you need to draw your pictures, draw 7 groups of 2 in there. Or hold up the fingers, 7 groups times 2. Count by 2s. Alright, 9 times 2. 8 times 5. 5 times 2. And then over beside it, you're doing some subtraction. So ask yourself, do I have to borrow? And if you do, go next door and borrow some, okay? If you don't, just simply subtract. And then for the addition one, remember for adding, all we have to do is just add in the same columns every time. So start on that right-hand side and add them up, all right? All right, friends, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you are done with math for today and you got all your work done. And I can't wait to see your work as it comes in. You guys are working hard and working awesome, so keep up the good work. I'm proud of you, and enjoy your wonderful weekend. I love you. Be safe. Bye-bye.